With Metro Detroit in the grip of extreme cold, it is important to take precautions to keep your car running smoothly.
All week long, local tow truck operators have been working overtime responding to weather-related vehicle breakdowns.
Always seems to happen at the worst time.
Yes.
7 News Detroit reporter Tara Braddock has a first-hand look at what drivers are dealing with and the tips for making sure your car is ready for winter's worst.
Whenever it's cold, one thing that is cold we'll share with the vehicle owners is everything that's wrong with your car.
Lavish T. Williams is the owner of Lavish Towing in Detroit. He's been very busy these past 2 days.
We've been getting a lot of calls for dead batteries, lockouts, and just no starts. You know, the cold weather has played a part in a lot of these vehicles not starting.
I went with Williams on one of his calls on Wednesday.
So typically, how many calls do you get on a daily basis?
It just varies from day to day.
Okay.
Temperature, weather changes in the forecast. All that stuff makes a difference.
While we were out on the call, I met Detroit resident Shadesha Phillips. She called Williams to tow her car to a mechanic shop after it wouldn't start.
When did you figure out your car wasn't starting?
Yesterday at work, when I got off work, I normally let it run for about 20 minutes just because it's a little older. Yesterday was the first day of it being, the second day of it being extremely cold like it was. So I figured that's what it was. I sat on the side of the road for a good 2 hours.
I also came to the Meijer off of 8 Mile to see how people with EVs are doing in this cold weather.
Sucks. I don't have a charger in my home. I think if it was one in my home, it would be better.
Detroit resident Stephanie Johnson says she believes the cold weather played a role in her Tesla dying on Tuesday. The cold temperatures dramatically decreased the range for EVs.
So I went to work yesterday with about 60 miles. Got to work. I work about 13 miles from my home. Got in my store about 7:30 in the morning. Got off at 7 p.m. and was at 0.
As for Lavish Williams, he shared some tips on how to prepare your car for the cold.
And preventive maintenance is always the way to go. Get your batteries checked because a lot of the failures start from the batteries. These batteries, they don't like cold weather.
On the city's east side, Tara Braddock, 7 News Detroit.
Well, she had the right idea to run it for a while, but it's tough.
It is tough, yeah. Mine's been going, hey, you really want me to go? At least it's turned over. So if you have trouble, get some help. We're going to probably slowly get better.